Welcome to the Morons podcast. We are back, episode number three.
Number three.
Um,
Probably only do, in seasons, right? Because after we stop counting, we're like, oh, we're done.
got plenty to bring up. We'll get into some favorites. We got my dad for today with Bill. So we got some Mr. Google.
Audience today.
We have an audience today, yes. Oh, I'm not college football. NHL, maybe it's all right. But you can read. Probably draw better than like
2 weeks. It's hard to change the board when we know it's pretty much two things. There's so much has happened in 2 weeks, especially in college football.
Well, before we get into
My name is Zach. Well, do you want to start college football or start with the small stuff first?
well, we can get this first. What?
We actually have a training season. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That plays like a week. Because I know, see, luck at your stuff. Friday, going to that game.
This Friday, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know, it's like I'm going to people get scholarships to go.
Yeah.
And
like
the last year, you
Just get two. Yep. Like season or two in the college.
then all they get drafted. So it was like 4 or 5 plus years I got drafted into the league.
Yeah.
What's can't say the name. Ian is defending
The Monkey.
Well, not the Monkey, but Ian is one of the Michigan. So one of the USHL title last year. One of the two big companies. There, but
They did us last year. Not last year, but the year before.
they made
No, the year before, they were in the finals.
the finals.
Falls, I think.
It's Oregon.
Oregon, that's what it was for. One of those upstates that in South Dakota, North Dakota, put the population together in most states, it's still not as much as
Rochester.
sounds horrible. Lonzo, right?
Muppet.
We're on the super choppy. We're on the computer thing, not the board.
Runs off the power of the lap.
And now we're using that will help it.
Gonna get more power.
We can see
Get the lightning.
that'd be freaking great.
I wanted to have a winning season. It's like nothing can.
Okay, now I don't know how it feels to be some of your guys' other teams. You got hopes and failures.
We're used to this.
Well, I mean, this year for
Top of the NHL. 10 years ago.
this year for college football,
We have good players. It's just we don't have a competent coach that can tell us together.
though, this year hard break for a couple teams, right? Rangers in the season last year, sitting in high hopes. I'm feeling what it's like to be everybody else now.
Denver fan for most of my life. From 2015 until last year, that was straight disappointment. Up until last year.
I think that included last year.
Dude, up until last year, where we set an,
Oh, this is that guy.
set an NFL record for the most non-consecutive winning season since winning the Super Bowl.
Stanley Cup. It is the Colorado.
Right? I'm going with Tampa Bay. Seeing the stuff I sent you with that East fan, his daughter, he's like, hey, how about this? It's like, please. Like, people believe in Santa Claus. Like, you believe in the Leafs win. And he's like, run. Whatever this year, they cut grass with scissors on one of the punishments. And he's like, just say something. You want to do this? And she said, come on. Well, come on themselves. What, you have to go to VHS to watch this?
Pretty much, but at least the Cavaliers do have.
It's from home from 1995.
So we'll talk about the NFL later with the Cowboys.
So that's getting ready. Do we want to? We got
James. Milwaukee, Golden State.
and then
He's 30 years old. He could be a good veteran to help coach the younger guys.
I think it's gonna be cut for the first one.
He was drafted by the Hawks.
Yeah.
And he played for 2 stints with Boston.
Boston, yeah.
Only remaining.
How old is he, you said?
30.
39. Oh, he's gonna change. I mean, he ain't gonna put up like 20.
That's a defensive man.
You know, the ratings, he's like, come on, playing on forwards.
I think it's what year that he came back last year. Want to do, yes. But I think with wasn't really a whole lot of shape.
Well, I mean, what happened? What?
He did
Up there playing.
a year for the Sixers and a friend before he came back.
Lose somebody?
And then that was crazy.
Middleton left. Bledsoe's gone. When Bledsoe, yeah, Bledsoe.
Holidays with the Celtics.
Bang on.
Lopez.
Lopez.
I don't know who we went to.
And who did we get? We got somebody. We also with the
Lopez is not with the Clippers.
Yeah. Small.
I don't care who we got. We got the burgers. We're going to just win this rest of the
I mean, but the thing is, I'm curious. They signed Paul George and Kareem Leonard in the offseason, but haven't done shit with
podcast Paul. Okay, that was the podcast.
the last year. Paul.
Contract.
I mean, the team that last one, the Spurs won the championship. That was in 2014.
Part of the 2019 Colorado Raptors.
The Clippers, I think, 2020 did.
Yeah.
They've been hot.
Big Bond. Lowry, you have.
The Celtics.
Back there.
I'm going
Yeah.
Yeah, is he in? It was
Miami,
He was in Miami or
I was in Miami last time.
Indiana. Yeah.
I'm not in Miami.
Did he talk to Pacers?
Bucks. No, I was kidding. Nets. I'm gonna pick the Knicks this year. I think they do it. And Cleveland, I think because Indiana have a Tyree Caliber and it's gonna be hard to find somebody to replace him.
under was that.
Who's gonna win it? You think Indiana's gonna win it all again?
Possible. I mean, they didn't really lose anybody.
Oh, they're not losing, but that's the way you do it.
They still have
Reminds us a little bit of reminds me a little bit about the last 2 years of the Stanley Cup team. Bring back market value guys.
See, when you win a championship, change your team. Right? You let someone leave for somewhere else, then you try to replace that. But you try to get all those people back because that's what did it the first time.
Right.
Don't change. Oh, you know what? We can go get cheaper players as long as we keep these core players. No, keep who you have. The chemistry is what helps. So when one of those players are hurt, the other player steps up off the bench. Don't be like, oh, you're just a bench player. We can get a bench player cheaper.
Oh, if it ain't broke, don't break it. Don't you know? And, well, it's yeah, that's one of the reasons why Panthers last year. Hey, we don't do anything. And then they say wanted to be here, at least the culture. I get it, the boss get it.
Some people go to the north, you know, like trades, and then they're gonna end up liking it 'cause it's funny culture there too.
How do you think it was when culture is nice? Florida's back home and
I think it's gonna get somebody else.
okay.
Maybe y'all know.
I don't know.
Oh, Michael Parsons getting traded.
Yeah.
But he's part of the winning culture now.
Oh yeah, right after he's traded, yeah, we're just one key defensive player away.
Or you traded that away and you traded all the rest of them.
It's like that Family Guy episode, right? You can vote in the mystery box. Mystery vote, but a mystery box for anything. We vote. You know how much we wanted those? Exactly what they did. The picks could be a great defensive player. You know how much we need one of those? You have one. We'll take the picks.
Both never came in a box.
I think it's gonna be a lower.
Well, you saw that family, you know.
20-something pick of the first round because I guarantee Packers are going to make the playoffs. So they're going to make it probably a run too.
Yeah, to me, it wasn't a great enough for picks because you know they're probably going to be in the middle of the pack. You're not going to get a great defensive guy.
What else can use that?
Anything. Pick 15. There's other really good guys from pick 1 to 4.
Yeah, they didn't cloud enough.
Rusty, that was been on like the
Kind of like the Falcons. Let's
team. Because the last team that was on was the Panthers.
good ones.
Yeah,
Carolina.
but we'll get more of that. So,
It's just like see, that's their issue in Atlanta is to keep
Carolina.
it's like, oh, the next thing.
It's not his fault.
Okay, that one game with the Bruins. Okay, cool. We threw the interception. We're up 10-0 with 3.5 to go. I don't care. I don't care about the block field goal. That didn't ruin the game. There's other moments in time that we could have taken that game. That pass by Jordan Love, if it never happened, they don't win. Run the clock down. You're up by 3:50. 4 o'clock or 4 minutes, but you're up by 10.
Speaking of these two, Andy Dalton.
Yeah, like 4. Yeah, like
It's
being 36.
Man, keep pounding. Eventually, you'll win a game.
I think I voted red for you. Yeah, let's go back to 2015.
You have to buy Thielen in the next one.
Yeah, see, there's players that actually went back to the original teams, like Keenan Allen back to the Chargers.
Well, yeah, because they ain't win nothing in Chicago. He's like, you know what? I had it pretty good in LA. Let him go back. The weather. He's from Greensboro, North Carolina. You thought the weather was going to be better in Chicago than Greensboro?
You really thought the weather was going to be better in Chicago than LA?
Well, you remember when Caleb Williams got there, you're not going to punt as much.
Oh, yeah.
And the Colts punters only punted once this year in 3.
Daniel Jones, because Burrow got hurt. I'm like, watch now he's like sucking.
Because Brock Purdy got hurt, so I'm like,
Yeah.
What a good shot.
All the games already playing. Like,
Hey, that too.
I didn't know you did have chicken dance.
Tim Daniels and Brett Young, my 2 quarterbacks.
You dropped Rockford?
Nope.
Hold on a second. Jaden Daniels and Bryce Young, quarterbacks? You didn't draft well, dude.
Oh, he handed Brock Purdy.
We have Brock Purdy.
But because Purdy got hurt, Daniels, he dropped Purdy, picked up Bryce Young. Bryce Young did nothing good.
Quarterback because Daniel's been out for 2 weeks.
If you fill in the IR spot, like
I
I
don't see it.
have IR spots and I can't put Godwin in today because 4 weeks. On our fantasy, he's got to be out for 4 weeks. We didn't draft until near the end, so if I put him on IR,
It's like
longer than this. So I could put him next week. I could put him on.
No, that makes more sense now because if it's like you're on IR, you're going to miss a minimum 4 weeks, whether they're healthy or not.
Next week I can play Godwin. This week I didn't want to play him this week anyway because he's just coming back. I see Baker force him the ball a couple times.
Right.
Did they lose?
Like we're bad. Bucks. Were they coming back?
We haven't seen so small.
Oh no, that's another not bad. All right, MLB real quick.
Yeah, we did.
3.
Working something.
We're choppy.
We're trying to figure it out, guys.
When was the water champion okay in what waters today?
All right, we'll figure it out. We had a full-time job, willing to sit back here and work with our equipment every day and try to figure it out. So our viewers know we don't. It's the last day of the regular season.
It feels like yesterday.
It feels like there's 2 games left. Brewers need to win or Phillies need to lose and they lock up the number 1 seed. Or they're not the number 1 seed, just number 1 overall. What's funny is like 6-7 days ago, they tied their franchise record for most wins in the MLB season with 96. And they had 1 set. Like we don't need to win a game until the playoffs.
Yankees are 91 and 60 something.
Yeah, it's the first time since 2014. No team's gonna have 100 wins. They get 1, they get 2 bigger.
No.
93 and 68. They're tied with Toronto.
2014.
No, San Francisco.
Oh, you're the Giants.
Yeah.
The ones. So,
Now we need
The Angels didn't win. That's right. Stroud never won.
no.
healthy for a point.
Walking down the street.
I'm recovered from shoulder surgery. My labor was in 2
Oh, right here. It's this little and on a beat like this.
They fell off. Chopped it off.
But we
Baseball. We're near the end of the season, though.
Yeah.
It's baseball season. You're so damn long that no one cares about it until the last 2 weeks. We do have something to celebrate.
What's that?
The cheaters are not in the playoffs. That's what happens when you can't cheat.
2015.
When you can't cheat, that's what happens.
So 2016, they went to the playoffs and they lost to the Royals. That was the year they won.
cheated.
Yep.
And they probably cheated more after that. Now they're officially not cheating because they didn't make it.
There's a lot of teams. They have record all in Chicago.
Especially for your really fair division, just get wins.
Yeah, because Colorado's
I
43
feel like St. Louis fell on that
and
too.
118.
Yeah.
Chicago actually won more than the Dodgers. 60 some wins.
But you think about the best pitcher, one of the best pitchers was Skeens.
Yeah.
He's up on Paul Skeens, the Brewers.
Yeah.
They destroyed him. For Ron by this dude, against the Brewers.
But the other team people was like them.
Great pitching, but no hitting, Mets, you lose. Look at when DeGrom was there. Dude had like losses, but they have 1 or 0 runs allowed, and they still lose because they don't have hitters. This Mets team right now that you had this year and last year, if you had DeGrom then and with this hitting, they'd be like, he would win all his games. That same year that he was up for the Cy Young with a losing record, close to a losing record, he would have won all those games, and they would have won the World Series.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they were.
But now they decide they need hitting and no pitching.
Yeah. Seriously, that's not good.
She did.
Look at the Yankees.
Figure it out. I don't. They. I won't play New York fan. They can also.
I don't care about winning the division.
Right.
If you figured it out and you get into the playoffs, that's what.
Yeah,
It's not the division.
it was home from work early, go like 1 game above 500. They also never games above or losing. What was this?
Think about it. Starting the season talk. The Yankees cheating with loaded bats and all this other stuff. Man, that just depends.
They don't.
Yeah, but it's getting fast. That's disappeared. After you beat the Brewers and destroyed them, it pretty much disappeared after that week. Everyone only talked about it because how you were destroying the Brewers. And then it just died down.
The first two games, we scored 20 plus runs.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was at the highest. And then you guys
Games later, New York gets in as a wild card. Milwaukee's got one of the best records in the National League, so they didn't do a damn bit of good.
what was that talk about? You talk about the Yankees cheating and all this at the beginning of the season because they got loaded bats. And here at the end of the season, no one even remembers the conversation. That's how long baseball season is.
Yesterday they were playing at Bristol Motor Speedway. That was early August.
It didn't happen because of
Well, they played it the next day. It's Sunday, and then which I still didn't watch it, but there's a way. But I bring that up because it comes down to that.
We don't want many infants because I don't want the Mets again. But I don't want Milwaukee not to be the best team in baseball.
And I'm going to go with Tom Brennan from the early. Dude, Tom Brennan, we call it baseball game.
All right, so I think it's time to do our promo or you want to go to NCAA?
Promo. This one.
And so we're still smiling.
Well, we do the promo and then we bring in creative stuff like questions.
It was like a random talk. So, we're still sponsored by B&L Creative Designs. For all your woodworking, t-shirts. Christmas is right around the corner. So get some ornaments, some jewelry. Get anything for cutting boards. It's great. Memorable boxes, memorabilia boxes, I should say. Memorial boxes, things like that. Go reach out to them. B&L Creative Designs on Facebook or B&L Creative Designs on Etsy. Wow. Good job. B&L Creative Shop on Etsy.
oh, you mess it up every single time.
You seemed like a 22 ball last year when you were doing it. It was first hard. You know,
So,
and you were talking about like hacking and messing it up. You had to do it.
and also B&L Creative Design. Facebook and Creative. B&L Creative Design Shop on Etsy.
Yeah.
I was going to the top. That's why I said Creative Design top.
We have anything, man?
Hate scary movies, but like, let's watch this mind clown who goes, kills people and does, and she thinks it's funny. It's just like, but yeah, she admitted she saw Terrifier 2, so now Brooke's kids want to watch Terrifier 2, and I was like, why? I don't think I watch this since she's already seen it. I thought we were doing the punishment because they're about to be a fun. They do. They can't go over the
You said Jericho's.
the fucking Jericho's and he gets his face. Great. But he's the best way best game.
If I'm Sharknado 2,
But number 4 is gonna go in there. The first like 15-20 minutes, you're gonna get that story of 100%.
okay.
So thank God we finally get where he came from. Is he a demon? Was he a human at one point and did something? Because like if you see Terrifier 1, gonna die or whatever, and then Terrifier 2, it's like, oh, it's 5. So was he a demon? Did he?
Origin story on.
I'm like this month, October, next month.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dairy. But it's not a true, it's not a true, it's not a true, if you think about it, prequel. Because it's the prequel to the newer It movies. Because it takes place in the 60s. It's not as prequel to the books, it's not a prequel to the original, the one in the 90s.
Right.
Because that took place in like the 60s. This one's taking place from
Originally, the book takes place.
right in the 90s movie takes place in the 50s. The other movie took place in the 80s because it's so far off. What's his name? Bill Skarsgård?
Skarsgård.
He's reprising his role as Pennywise for the TV show. Oh,
Maybe.
it's gonna be great. I can
He's good method actor.
go to. And
It's good too.
straight who came out. So it's for movie season. You know this is my season.
On the subject of TV shows, I gotta watch this. Okay, I see the actors. I'm kind of sure. Kevin Pollock, you know, that we're doing. Dude,
Oh, he's
I'm done.
Okay, so it's like how Tulsa King Day.
But I'm just going on the subject of him watching shows, and that's why I went to Tulsa King.
I've never seen it.
I want to. It's not.
So it's like, why do I want to watch it? And no one's been talked to have seen it.
Right. Well, I was watching it, and this movie's been out for years, and it just came 4 out this week.
One of them to show on Paramount, Landman. That was really Bob Thornton. There's some lines in that movie I will not say on the podcast, but they're talking about sex. And he's like, I didn't want to know with you. We got to come anywhere, so I'm just going to come with me. Bob Dogger said that. We're
That sounds like really Bob Thornton.
it's a great show.
It sounds like
The big creator is Yellowstone.
Yeah. Okay.
So he doesn't miss.
he also has another show up there, my boss called The Lion is already free.
Yeah, Linus is also one of those Yellowstone. I think he came out before Yellowstone. Or right after Yellowstone. But before ending.
I want to see.
There's another show coming out, I think CBS, actual CBS network, not like September, called is with
Yeah, they got well. They're gonna have a couple. They're gonna have
two.
They're gonna have one with Rip and this girl. I can't think of her name. And then you got
American.
you got Casey Gunn. So you're gonna have a couple spin-offs from the Yellowstone.
And the Casey Gunn one, he's US.
I hated the Yellowstone. Last few episodes.
And it just wasn't like that.
Well, because
I know the premise of this.
because what happened is the character
Kevin Costner.
and Tyler Sheridan started having issues near the end. So the way they ended it is kind of like stupid. The last 5-6 episodes, cast Costner's on there.
Yeah, they killed them all.
Spoiler alert, dude! It hasn't ended that 5 years. 5 years until the end.
Everyone knows about the fucking ending.
Did you know about the ending?
I knew he was gone. I know he died.
See, only say he's not in it. You don't have to say he died.
I'm dead. Don't say everyone knows what the
But
fuck.
don't tell him the rest. Like what he became in this. I learned because of the Bobby Bones show would spoil a little bit. So I learned he ended up becoming something and this and that. But I'm not gonna spoil it because it hasn't been that. It's been this year that it. No, I think we did this year.
When we had the writers.
It's an hour episode today. It's like they're finally ending Stranger Things.
And they're probably,
But each episode's like a freaking movie. It's like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
I've only,
8 episodes. That's, my life, okay?
I've only watched the first season of Stranger Things. After that, I just
It feels like they're making it.
Why sleeping?
I think they're on to like 20 now.
What's oh, by the way, we just about 8 years of event. Let's fill you in.
Like, the kid was a teenager.
Who plays 11 in the show is married to John Legend's son. Bon Jovi?
Oh, I thought you said John Manobi.
No,
I'm like, who's Manobi?
no, John Bon Jovi.
Was
John Bon Jovi. Want to hear something great? Yeah, there's a picture of him. Google it with a top football jersey. He to like Rockford or something, and he needed a shirt or something from again. I don't even know the whole damn thing, but I thought there's a picture out there. And then there's a story on the article. I read the article like 6 years ago, so I don't remember. What was it about?
1980. Can you guess? Yes, he didn't guess it, but it had.
Oh, didn't know Usher was in a movie.
It was a young Usher. It had the chick that played Dom's sister from Fast and Furious, plus the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Which guy? You're saying random name.
I can't remember the name's actor's name.
Elijah Wood?
Yeah, Elijah Wood was in it.
No, can't.
And the guy from that one movie called Trap, where he's in a concert, he's a serial killer.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know the guy from that movie?
I can't think of a movie with Usher.
I think
Can't think of one. At least not in the 90s.
it's called The Faculty.
Oh, yes. He told me. With the Elijah wasn't in the fact.
Yeah, he's in The Faculty.
But that's with the slug or the whatever the
Yeah,
aliens. You don't like the faculty, yeah.
The teachers, yeah.
Yes, I do remember that. When you said Hartnett and then you said faculty, I knew it.
Yeah, he is. He plays the
Early 90s or late 90s?
late 90s. 99.
Black guy.
He was a biker.
I bet you done.
1998.
I didn't know Usher was black. Oh no.
What was he?
Honestly, and Robert Patrick did.
Down.
Patrick.
You keep talking, you just don't need the mics because it's coming out of this.
Oh no, Robert Patrick. Are we good out of that though?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, this is the only thing that's been recorded anyway, so.
But you can hear him pretty well out of that.
That's what's chopping.
Oh, it's still choppy.
Yeah, this
But-
is what's chopping. That hasn't been used at all. You haven't been on the mics at all.
Or Dan Brewster, that's what they.
Damn.
But no, Robert Robert Patrick. Like, do you remember that? Like an alien.
Good. And since I realized, I'm like, oh, that had aliens, and one of the girls that was there, I'm like, how the hell that?
Robert Patrick's a bad guy in everything that he plays.
I don't think.
Scorpion. The Scorpion. That's a good idea.
Okay, I don't think I've seen a movie. Where,
I'm the British Caribbean.
but no, he's
What is that?
But no, spooky season. Last season, so all these horror movies. I still got to see the second season of Wednesday. I haven't seen that yet.
I still watch this better.
I've seen like 2 episodes. I want to see the girl and it's almost together. Listen.
I mean, you hear that.
Whoa.
Then but you got Zane into Harry Potter now.
We were coming to go to TV series on Pico.
Huh?
Oh, you like
HBO Max, HBO Max of Harry Potter.
Oh, you know, there is one person, and I asked Brooke yesterday. I want to see if you guys can guess before we move on or whatever. You know, we do our last comments to this random. Who do you think my favorite character is in Harry Potter? She was probably like Draco Malfoy. I'm like, no, I don't like that. Who do you think I like in Harry Potter?
One Weasley.
No, the other answer. That's snake. You're so hot.
I've seen Harry Potter in the book.
Things that you think is bad, but then at the end you find out he's not as bad as you thought. He's a guy playing a dude disguised as another dude.
And the thing is that when they casted, there were 3 main actors for the TV show. Everyone got pissed because the chick that plays Hermione is a little darker skin and darker hair. And I'm like, they're going off what the basic books, and the books has never mentioned Hermione's a redhead.
Crush Hermione. By the way,
Emma Roberts.
she's 35.
Oh, Emma Roberts?
And Watson.
Watson.
Yes, I was like, what's her name? I knew the last name was Watson. I couldn't think of her first name. And Brooklyn like Emma, and she was about to say Stone. I was like, well, I like that Emma too.
See, I think the movie of Emma Watson is called A Person Being
I still haven't seen that movie. It's not because she's black. It's just when I get down to sit down, I'm like, you know what? This sounds so much better than
movies never hit the box office. A large Farquaad and the 7 Dwarfs.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm never gonna see Snow White, that new Snow White one. I heard it was horrible. I'm not gonna see it. Was it good? Have you seen it?
They did that.
Who cares?
I mean, the reason why they call her Snow White is because of her pale ass skin, Snow White.
They just don't care. The color is good. That's what I care about.
Right.
Don't care about being inaccurate. I don't care about this. Aladdin. Yeah, you know what? You're in the Middle East. Please don't give me some white, like me, Caucasian Casper looking people. Like Jasmine in Aladdin. Don't give me that. But I don't care if they did.
Brad Williams hates the other dwarf actor.
Dinklage.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage. Because Snow White, or the original plan for Snow White, they were going to use dwarf actors for the 7 Dwarfs. Peter Dinklage came out and said, no, that is offensive to us.
Yeah, then he shouldn't be watching no Brad Williams special. That's offensive to small people.
Please come on. He hates Peter Dinklage because of that. Because like, you give small people actors a job, and you took that with him. Because he came out and said that's offensive if you use small people for Jordan. Like, Brad Williams like, what the fuck?
Dylan Gabriel was entered for Joe Flacco.
On the Lions.
That was no wait, hold on. That was 9 minutes ago. He scored now, so that's what happened.
Dylan, the left-handed quarterback.
That means he is second line versus Shadir. Door.
Giants won and fought.
I think they did.
They look very happy.
They look pretty happy.
So they haven't won. It's 28-18 with 2 minutes left to go. Herbert's on the sideline.
It's 21-18.
That's for
You said 28-18.
I'm at 21-18. I'm looking at the 8. I got a whole bunch of glare.
Oh, wow, but I get 18-4.
So anyway,
It's 30-19.
What's
college football.
What about it?
You guys got anything else on random?
No.
now? How's it, Martin? Can you guys get the movie on the 5 actors I say?
Oh, yeah, go out the back door. That one don't open. Yeah, he was just go. That was some front door don't work.
Double height.
Where do we start?
Where don't we start? Good Lord, last this week.
Bama upset Georgia.
Okay, just because Bama was ranked 17 doesn't mean they didn't figure it out. They figured it out clearly. Did you see them destroy Wisconsin? They figured it out. Remember that Wisconsin game last week, right? They got stopped on 4th down. They were done, right? Wisconsin gave them the ball right back to them, pick right to them. Alabama didn't look back. They put life into Alabama. If Wisconsin didn't throw that interception, could have been a different game. Could have been a different game last night. Alabama is back to being Alabama. You just have to figure it out. You lost Milrow, you lost some people. It takes time. Georgia always has great people. It's also a new coaching staff, right? So, I mean, when I say new coaching staff, yes, Kalen DeBoer's second season, but it's not like you're going year from year with Nick Saban. This is the second year with DeBoer, so you're trying to figure out your new people and do this because remember, Kalen DeBoer's come from Washington where he had a decent amount of people stay him out for longer periods of time because it was Washington.
Mhm.
And Alabama, you're losing people almost every year, and you're getting new transfers in. You're getting new people this. You're getting new people this almost every year.
You're looking at
You got one season per year, pretty much, because they go straight to the NFL the next year. That season looks good. Boom, NFL. Next,
North Carolina had, I think, 30-some transfers. So it took them a little bit to gel everyone together because most of the starters
You
were
know, let's also do
yeah.
No Belichick. Well, you do, but
Yeah.
Florida State's right now.
Virginia. Good game for 3-1, right? Wake Forest almost beat Georgia Tech. Wake Forest was 3-1. So we're saying these are upsets, but they're not that big of upsets if you're still undefeated. Or if you still lost one game. Right? Navy's undefeated right now. If they lose the Air Force, it's an upset. If they lose the Army, that's a horrible upset. Fucking shit to the Army. Hey, look, my number one college football team is done for the year, Wisconsin. So I'm talking shit to all the Army people now until the game.
I'm rooting for Ole Miss now.
Lane Kiffin just beat his girlfriend's boyfriend.
Yeah, his daughter.
Or his daughter's boyfriend.
His daughter is dating
Starting last two linebacker.
Wet.
Yeah, Whit Weeks or something. They saw
Whit.
they saw his dad walk up to the locker. Dad had defeated Ed last night. They were following him, the camera group. Because they said, well, at the end of interviewing Lane, how's it feel? Blah, blah. Okay, we'll let you go find Whit now. His daughter's boyfriend.
And so the thing about Ole Miss is that they had another.
Dang it. How you let your daughter date your enemy? One of their best players. Like, damn. Where did you go home with the father?
So the thing with Ole Miss that they had QB battle, but the one starter that they started the first game with, then he got injured during Kentucky, and they brought in this guy named Trinidad James. Yeah. So he played for 3 years.
What?
Look, I need to be.
So for 3 years, he was playing at a D2 school called Bear State. He led them. He won last year. He won the national title, and he also won the D2 Heisman.
Or equivalent.
Yeah, equivalent.
It's equivalent to that.
Yeah, and he won 2 national titles with it. Yeah, very.
Like that's very close to us. Where I used to be.
And the thing is that he's gone in and he's had only I think it was like 7 touchdowns, so 1 pick, and his 1 pick was in yesterday's game.
He's correct for Ole Miss.
Yeah, he's a starting quarterback for Ole Miss. I think he's going to be the forever starting quarterback.
Wisconsin. Ferris State University Bulldogs, Big Rapids, Michigan. Why is your shit going? Oh, Ferris State is somewhere else. Street. Ferris State is in Michigan. Ferris Street is stupid Wisconsin.
1,000 yards of 5 touchdowns and 1 pick.
He looked good. I watched a few games yesterday. First of all, Arkansas was farther. Arkansas was farther coach.
Yeah, I just think the new head coach is Bobby Petrino.
Again? He back?
He was the OC in the last 2 years. This year, not just
the head coach.
that's Arkansas. The head coach at Arkansas, then you Louisville. He was brought into the NFL in 2007.
That's the dart about one, by the way.
Yeah, in his first start, Giant 61.
Rush washed.
Well, I mean, when you fucking throw 18 balls above your receiver's head outside the fucking end zone, yeah, you would get fucking benched.
But anyway.
So Bobby Petrino was brought in to be the head coach Falcons, I think, 08.
Well,
Because the fact is, the quarterback that you're specifically brought in to build an offense around gets arrested.
Probably.
He got arrested that year that he was brought in, and he only lasted 13 games. And then Arkansas, he was suspended because he had an affair with one of the boosters.
went back to Louisville, I think, for a little bit.
And they found out because there was an affair because they got on a motorcycle crash.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, I remember that story.
Yeah, they were on a motorcycle ride. They got in a crash. That's how he was having an affair. They found out he was having an affair.
Just say, not about the treater, my bad. Fuck right, baby mom. Anyway, to I'll explain why. Wisconsin. Coaches are doing well, Wisconsin.
He coached Arkansas.
Right. That's why he left Wisconsin to go to Arkansas to win. Who was Brett Bielema's replacement? No, from Arkansas. I think it's Bobby Petrino.
No, it was
Okay, he replaced Bobby Petrino.
I'm late, some shit like that.
Then Pittman, the coach now.
Well,
What's the coach? As of yesterday, he was,
Yeah, Dan Pittman is the head coach.
Jeff Clement got fired.
yesterday.
Well, I think was the fucking head coach. I mean,
Then Brett Bielema must have took Petrino's spot, or was there a little bit between? But anyway,
Up until 2 years ago, I feel
I was sure he was still coaching until
last year, right? But he left because I can't win a national championship with Wisconsin. Yeah, you're gonna win in the SEC with Arkansas. Good luck, mother. Good luck.
Arkansas hasn't been shit since the 90s.
So then he goes back. Then he goes to Illinois makes Big Ten because he goes, "Hey, at least I got a chance to win the Big Ten now. Now that's playoffs. Maybe I can get far."
they're getting up
They do. They have lost out.
They go take out Illinois. They're going to Indiana.
Here, what it was 63 to like 10.
It was
You know, it was going to be ranked after that game.
Yes.
They're still ranked, and they beat USC, so they deserve to be ranked again.
Yeah, they came out one game. They got destroyed. The next game, they beat the upset one.
Can't do it.
But
Caesar.
what's his name? Dave Portnoy says you don't even deserve to be in the top 8 of the Big Ten if you go out and get blown out by 53 points. I mean, they didn't show up. That was bad.
They dominated all 3 phases.
I was watching that and it got worse as I kept watching. Every time I looked up, it was a touchdown. What?
Well, we talked about this great head coaches in Indiana.
He was the head coach.
He's standing.
James Madison jumped from the FCS level to FBS.
Right. Let's talk about he's got to be one of the greatest coaches in college football. Right? You got to think what he did in James Madison, right? Undefeated, not undefeated, but
10-0 for the first 10 games in the Division One.
Right. And could he go to a bowl game? Right.
Because
What he's done with Indiana, how is he not getting offered? He's not going to go anywhere.
Rectify that rule, by the way. They have said that you can be eligible for bowl games and conference championships right away once you jump from the FCS.
Yeah, because I'm just going to have to worry about Delaware, Montana.
No, because they got that because of James.
Right. I don't think that these 2 new schools, Delaware, isn't going to do anything in the next
No,
Dave Madison wouldn't have been up for that Sun Belt championship had they have been else.
Yeah, because they said there's a 2-year ban.
It's so big. It's not.
I'm saying the year they were banned, they were dominant.
But I also point out the fact that if you try to leave it better than what you did, winning
His first head coaching good was James Madison.
good for him.
And like I said, this guy, if he wants to leave Indiana, he's going to come home.
Yeah.
You're talking about Georgia. You're talking about Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan. All these people will come home if they really need a coach. Because this guy, what he has done is impressive.
Well,
You don't go to Indiana and start winning and taking on Michigan and Ohio State, but this guy did.
His overall record is 135-37 because he coached for IUP,
That'll be your next.
Elon. What the fuck is Elon? I don't know.
I know where they are. You know where they're at?
Greensboro?
No, outside of Greensboro, in stupid ass town, in North Carolina. They don't tip their damn Uber drivers. They don't damn nowhere.
Yeah, he's the head coach of Elon for about a year. Then
No, it's like Winston area.
has him from 2019 to 23. But then
At this guy now, he's not going to leave in the. He has to do the top two to win the conference. Isn't that fair? I think sooner or later, because Oregon's going to start getting down. We always had to figure out. That's
And playing us there.
I'll check. They got Oregon next week. They got Michigan State, UCLA, Maryland, Penn State.
Your mic sucks. By the way, bro, the mics don't work. Isn't it a problem?
We're gonna they are going to be favored in all those games besides Oregon and Penn State. That's a good military stick to see.
Franklin can't win.
No, Brooke, I did my best.
That's what's the bill?
But I'm looking at it. Maryland, they're going to be favored.
Sorry. They were actually bags. They were punching bags a couple of years ago.
And now they're
Talking about 2 years ago, they were punching bags. 3 years ago, for sure. 2 years ago, last year and this year. Oh,
tough.
I mean, look at Alfred.
I think he has more top 10 wins though than James Franklin already.
Has 5 wins against ranked. Got Illinois and Indiana got 4 or 5 wins against ranked. Football.
Here's what I go with James Franklin. He can't win top 10. It's 2 top 10 wins. Do you know what they are? Boise State was in the playoffs. This was a joke. No, it was another Utah when Utah's quarterback got hurt in the playoffs. Or just in the playoffs, it was one of the years. One of the bowl games, my bad. One of the bowl games. Cam Rising got hurt there. Star quarterback. That's his only 2 top 10 wins since 2016. Does he get fired? You can't win the big ones. You need to get fired. Okay, cool. You done what you needed to do for this program, but if you can't win the big ones, you need to get fired.
Yeah.
If Penn State makes the playoffs and they lose the first round, fired.
Arizona State consider them. You really seem like
I'm saying he doesn't win the Big Ten. He makes the playoffs.
you know.
No, because they just lost. They're not going to win the top 10. He can't get the playoffs. They're out of it right now. So if you don't, because it's the top 12 conference championships, and then the rest of the top 12, right? It don't matter if you're ranked 20. You're not going to get in because of if you're 15, you might get, depending on again, conference championship and that, whatever.
6.
Yeah, there's no automatic highest group of 6 anymore.
Yeah.
So what I think is, at first, I don't think you should care about conference championship. I want what the committee or whoever is doing this thinks the top 12 is. Get rid of conference championships automatically. I don't care if you automatically get in or not. Top 12 teams get in. Now, granted, the top 12 teams, you're going to have your Big Ten champion, your ACC champion, your Big 12 champion, and you're going to have the SEC champion. So it don't matter. Those are the 4 that matter, right? And then 12 after that, that's how you're ranking them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12.
Mm-hmm.
There's no more Notre Dame. It's number 1, they're going to be number 4 or 5 or whatever. No, they'll still be the number 1 seed. It's straight rankings. Yeah. Penn State's not going to get in because you have to beat more top 10 teams to get in. And if you can't beat top 10 teams, if you don't get in the playoffs, Franklin's got to go. Because at what point do you look at, we got stars. Look at where Abdul Carter went. Look at where our tight end went. Look at where all these people are going.
Allar's probably going to.
Aguilar's doing great as a quarterback, but they can't win big games. At what point do you look at it and go, we need a new coach? Now, if you're Penn State, how much money do you take to get a coach? Like Tom Holland. Look at what he's done, especially if he beat Penn State this year. Look what he's done. I don't think James Franklin lasts another 2 years in Penn State. I think he gets fired this year if they don't make the playoffs. I think he gets fired if he doesn't. If they make the playoffs and lose the first round.
I think it's high expectations. Better back.
They always come back.
Well, I'm saying they wanted to come back because they before. And you know what, we're gonna come back, maybe get a couple of portal, see what happens. But our portal here, we feel like we can make a run. That kind of sets them back. Now we kind of look like you're saying with Fish and I and saying, well, Penn State can't win the big game. Okay, well, you fire the coach, you're gonna have.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It's just gonna be. It's hard to keep James Franklin up there in Penn State.
Yeah.
It really. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm only.
I mean, it was a good game yesterday. It was a good game. You lost in overtime. It sucks. But at the same time, you look at it and go, that's a measuring stick, right? Oregon lost their star quarterback in this and that. That's a measuring stick when you go up against a top 10 team.
But you want to.
And that's not as much because Van Lanning hasn't been there as long. Look at how long James Franklin has been there. But it's still, you still look at it because Oregon's going to look at it and go, okay, well, we lost our quarterback. We lost this. That's understandable. But for James Franklin to have almost everybody back the same, except what? Your star tight end and Carter.
The thing about it is, I think
Yes.
I don't necessarily like. I mean, I get you're saying, but kind of shifting gears to Alabama and Georgia.
Yeah.
I don't consider it an upset because Alabama seems to own Georgia, except for with an national.
It's 1-7 against Alabama.
My team's too.
Well, it was 1-6 when it was 1-5 against. Kirby Smart was 1-5 against Nick Saban. He lost last year and this year against Alabama. That's 1-7 against Alabama.
But he
Oh,
won
and
the
two
national
against
championship
the Bulls.
That's the one. The one win is against the national championship. I'll take the one win.
I'll take the one. And like
you said, you're 0-2 against Caleb DeMoor.
Hmm?
So Nick Saban leaves, you think Georgia's going to dominate because it's not no longer Nick Saban. Nope.
It's fast.
Not so fast, midget.
I mean, he was under the same coach, but he was a DC.
It doesn't lose to his assistant that much.
No.
His record's like I lost 5 times against them. One was the national champion.
Most of the assistants are going on to head coaches. Look at Kirby Smart, Dan Lanning.
Lane Kiffin.
Kiffin's doing well.
It's took him a while, but he's doing good in Ole Miss.
Steve Sarkisian.
Doing okay in Texas.
You know,
Doing okay. I mean,
I don't really have a quarterback situation down there, but they're getting it figured.
I think Arch is finally
Figured out.
cooling down. Again, is Arch really that bad, or did he just have that much pressure on him?
A little bit.
I think it was more mostly pressure.
Tell me that you can go down national championship. Play with all that much pressure on you. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I think they put too much pressure on him, thinking, "Oh, he's so great coming out." If he was that great, they would have moved on from Quentin Ewers right away.
That's what's perfect.
But
Like I said, you're Art Manning. You were already playing Quentin Ewers and put him back if he was that good. Okay.
if I don't, like he said, I just said too, right? If he was so great, Piper so up there, Quentin would have been playing last year.
Yeah.
It would have been that great. But why bench someone that's that great when the name of the game is to win a championship? That's like, hey, you know what? He's a rookie. We don't trust him. Why just pick him number 1 overall?
Well, I will say this, Quentin. I caved a little bit against Georgia. Ohio State was a playoff game. He was lights out. No lesser competition. You know what? He's still Ohio State. He's not that big quarterback.
Quentin, right?
Yeah, but March go through a couple of minutes, nervous. Like I said,
Oh, he has another year. He's not gonna go to the draft this year.
No.
Yeah, I think he's a rookie.
He could go. This is his
Well,
second year.
like,
Right?
it's not.
His third year.
Yeah.
He could be drafted this year, technically.
Well,
He's a junior.
maybe.
He's gonna go his full.
Yeah.
He's a sophomore.
Redshirt sophomore. That means he's actually.
Yeah.
Let's say you could go after your junior
But
year.
like, but an easy task going to be.
Ohio State. But one thing we've learned about college football this year is we don't know about college football. A lot of upsets, this. But one thing that's been consistent, Ohio State.
Yeah, when you look at Tulsa, they beat Oklahoma State for the first time since 1958.
Oklahoma State.
I mean, Gundy, my Gundy finally got fired.
21 years.
Most of his life there because he wasn't
And there's so much changes the games, and some coaches can't change what they are. Now, does he get another job? Possibly. Does he want to coach? Maybe NIL stuff is too much for him. He doesn't want to coach. All these transfer. By the way, thanks to the whole rule, if your coach gets fired or whatever, you can transfer. UCLA might be leaving. DJ, or not DJ. Nico needs another job. Okay.
Well, I think Tennessee won that because look at he never played it down for UCLA because he transferred to UCLA to become the quarterback there, but then they got Nico and he transferred to Tennessee.
But he won the job.
They traded him.
And that was Barnberg against Georgia.
Right.
Other than that, Tennessee is good.
But UCLA's Nico could transfer. Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, he probably go.
But who wants him? He's proven he's not the guy.
No.
Where's he gonna go? Eastern Michigan? Oh, maybe Army?
Joey Aguilar's staff.
Dude, that's Army. They already sucked. They lost to Tennessee State.
14
He can't play until next year.
touchdowns to 5 picks.
Yeah, he won't be able to play next year. That's true.
He won't-
Nico, I'm staying where I'm at and just going, you know what? I'm probably not going to the NFL.
They has a very strong chance of not winning a game.
That's why they don't play Wisconsin.
Or
If they play Wisconsin, they might win a game.
Most of them.
Yeah, they're not winning another. There's a possibility Wisconsin does not win another game.
I mean,
We're in the gauntlet right now. We could beat Michigan only because Michigan's looking farther ahead of us. You know what's looking farther than ahead of us? Everyone will be freaking blocked.
yeah, we get blown up by the Terrapins.
It didn't look good against Middle Tennessee in the first half of that game.
like you're talking Wisconsin, bring that up. $1 you owe this guy. $7 if you find him.
It's $20.
Oh, they're going to throw money at it to get him out of there because there's no way he's lasting the end of the season.
I think he'll last the end of the season. If you didn't fire him after the Maryland game, he's gonna last unless you lose because we don't play Northwestern. We played Minnesota, Iowa, Washington, who at the time was unranked. Now they're gonna still stay unranked because they lost to Ohio State. But Washington's good. Minnesota plays is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Iowa went toe to toe with Indiana. That defense is gonna kill us. I don't see another win. Maybe Minnesota.
See, the thing with Iowa, their offense is dog shit, but they always had a good defense.
But that was Wisconsin. Wisconsin wasn't that good. They always ran the ball and played good defense. Wisconsin defense not even playing well.
And he's the defensive-minded head coach.
I said this then, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it till it happens. We should never fire Jim Leonard. When he took over as the interim head coach, he was winning games. He won that team. We should never fired him. We should have promoted him to head coach.
Well, the interim head coach. You should
Yeah,
have
we
kept
should
him as head coach.
kept him. We left him. got rid of Jim Leonard to bring in Gunn. I don't know. Not trust him? Or something trust him?
And for Luke Fickell.
No, that was Paul Christ and Jim Leonard. But who did Luke Fickell bring over? I thought it was somebody that was another Ohio State guy.
Jim Leonard's
Because Luke Fickell has ties to Ohio State.
Yeah.
And so does this guy.
Yeah,
Just good in Cincinnati. I don't give a shit about Cincinnati. You played nobody all year.
DC under Jim Tressel at Ohio State.
I think Mike Tressel was Jim Tressel's son, and I think he brought him over as the team coordinator. Well, he's not this year.
Meyer took over.
Mike Tressel is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's that Ohio State defense for us? Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
We need to get somebody from the staff now.
People were telling me, give him time.
Bill Russell is his uncle.
I never wanted to give him time, and now I look like I'm right. They were wrong.
Well, I mean, Jim Leonard is somebody from Ryan Day's staff.
Yeah, who's Ryan Day's defensive coordinator?
I don't know.
Yeah. You know how you win? Tell defensive coordinator.
Jim Leonard's and the passing game coordinator.
Nick Kelly still is that.
Defensive passing coordinator.
I hate Ohio State.
Passing coordinator.
Because they got NFL coordinators. And he's got it right for the end. I've seen them play yesterday. Jeremiah Smith against Washington. I just know this guy. Dominating Washington and making them look like idiots.
What I will say about catch? No.
Do you know what a catch is?
Yes, I know. Some of us don't. No.
I got one. Yeah.
Pretty allergic to you. Get some
What do you? The biggest thing you can see about receivers on pass.
Jeremiah Smith don't do that.
He does.
Then he runs.
He runs. He figures everybody else out, but he catches the pass. First,
Don't look where you're going.
Yeah.
Look for the ball first.
and he gets to the field. He got over around. He can hear. Let always know the pass. You're the center. Maybe if you need to, but NFL ready.
And Williams from Alabama.
Jefferson and Chase, Neighbors, which hurted.
Or ACL probably. I mean, when they say initial report, it's the same report the next day.
most likely it's
Or a defensive back because
when you get carted off the field, that's usually
Have you ever say initial report says torn ACL and never been torn ACL?
no. It's
Okay.
usually always
Usually when it's the first report is what they hear it is what it is.
getting carted off the field, they're not going to see them.
But these Williams and Smith, this Williams and Smith are going to be this next great receiver duo.
This year, right?
Jeremiah Smith is a junior in last month.
So yeah, he can go up this year.
Another great receiver. I mean, I don't.
Actually, he's a problem.
Who do you think the top two wide receiver U's are? University. Best
Wide receivers.
Yeah, right now. By far. I don't care about all time. We're talking about recently. Clearly. What's the big game? Okay. Oh, he was Ohio State. Doing pretty good in him.
He's got 1 million for his other.
Receiver.
I'm sure you get what?
Yeah, because it's a requirement. He
He was a freshman last year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's right. He's setting all those records. I thought he said he was a sophomore or junior this year.
I thought he was, but I think of the Alabama receiver.
Yeah, the Alabama guy can go. But Smith, I remember he set all those records last year. Great.
Wasn't.
Yeah.
right? I mean,
His name is Rajay.
They're getting restless.
but what?
So the natives are getting restless.
The youngins.
Hey, I'm up 82-33 over your dad.
So
Good.
yeah,
19 from a
Yeah, but pretty much for the NCAA, we've learned the last 2 weeks we know nothing. I mean, this is
BYU.
usually up at
He has
that ACC champs. No, I know the
These things really good.
I think it's gonna be you and Georgia Tech for the championship. I want ACC, and I'm just glad to see. I'm not seeing Clemson in there anymore.
Clemson's falling off.
You know why? Because he skipped the Bobby Bones show. Bobby Bones put a curse on him. And since then, they've been trickling down every year.
Well, if you can put a curse on Clemson, why doesn't he get his Razorback?
You can't grant greatness. You can only put a curse on Davos Winnie because he blew them all for an interview on a podcast.
But we're not seeing the. Even if
But you're seeing, like I said, you're seeing Florida State get back up there. You're seeing Miami get back up there. You're seeing Georgia Tech make a push. You're seeing Penn State and make a could be make a push. You got Indiana up there. You got Illinois, who for the longest time was a talk until they got blown out by 53 points. Arizona State's back up. You're getting Iowa State. It's still in the talk of being in the playoffs.
Sam Levitt, the quarterback of Arizona State, looks pretty good this year.
You know what looks good? Iowa State.
that's a Heisman hope.
Yes.
Way back.
Yes. You said he was a Heisman hopeful, and you know what? He's looking good.
Arizona starts off strong, like they can go 5-0, and all of a sudden they fall the hell off and finish.
Vegeta sucks.
Papita,
And he can't do anything right. I'm gonna
Cheetah's from Dragon Ball Z.
he's in his other thing. Papita.
I know what
Papita.
he got looks. He was being stupid last night against the Morons. He looked dumb as hell.
The draft receiver to the NFL draft.
So now, we can think about it that one.
Colts and Rams. I can't.
Colts and Rams. Oh, wait, you already said that.
I'm saying
Jacksonville and
San Francisco.
That's it, but they are dog water.
Ravens.
They're 32nd the most logged game.
we're getting
Yes.
we got Sean. Oh, yeah, Sean. He just made a good catch.
Oh, Ricky Parcell.
Yeah, he's number 1, right?
Yeah, Brandon. That you.
No, his football number. Not the wide receiver one.
I mean, Debo's in Washington now. Looks pretty good in Washington.
Need some water or anything?
No. Your Broncos are doing okay.
Or what?
Coffee.
Weird. Panthers play night against the Cowboys, and man, NBC did him dirty. They have Micah Parsons for the whole fucking thing, and it has Post Malone. You think you're better now, because I'm not around. Like that, they just sit down 30.
1-2. Never.
As today, Packers are gonna be 3-1. I'll knock on the door still.
There we go. Bengals.
We're still ahead of Detroit if we win.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be a game that the Packers lose. Literally, any game could be, but I don't see it. If our defense plays the way it should, I don't see it.
Indianapolis is knocking on the door.
Was it Daniel Jones?
I don't think it was a fullback.
I think it was.
Oh, let's return it! I got points.
Damn. I'm Daniel Jones.
Well, I got Tyler.
Rookie
Mm-hmm.
from Penn State.
Yeah.
Right, but this is the one I would think of the Packers skill dominate.
I think it's closer than people think.
Oh yeah, I think Packers Cowboys.
Now it's just about.
They're going to find ways to stop Micah Parsons, right? Dallas is going to find ways to stop Micah Parsons.
Dak has to figure out how to not throw any touch or picks.
I didn't say anything about the defense, the secondary. I'm just saying they're going to find a way where Micah Parsons isn't going to be as a disruptor as usual.
Gonna be just
Chicago was, there's no way to bring it up, but like that was strange. They were just stopping them and everything, and then the Cowboys were just leaving the guys wide open. They're Williams.
I think I put gold on it for my team this week, and if I don't, I think I should put him on.
But that passing game opened up the run game for Chicago.
Yeah, I think I got Brandon. I got Jacobson, Josh Jacobs. I want to keep saying Brandon Jacobs.
I mean,
19 defense.
but
Hey, he got 19 points from Detroit's defense, 34-10.
well, there's a reason why 5 minutes.
Well, 3 sacks,
Got taken out, got it.
3 sacks, 2 picks, and 4 fumble and one recovered. And a return touchdown.
Yeah, you see why Flacco's not there? What's next?
Didn't give like screw this. Oh, yeah, but great.
Points from my lucky earring.
What did Jay say with Russell going to Cincinnati? One shitty old.
This is what she all on to the next. Because they need a person. Well, they're like, why not trade Russell Wilson? And he's like, what? Go on from one shitty line to another?
I mean, look at what happened when you get Daniel Jones and actually competent middle line and good offense.
I know it goes like Peyton Manning's back. Andrew Luck.
Brian
Jones. I mean, this is just. You know,
Let's talk about both New York quarterbacks, Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones. They leave New York and they look amazing, which tells you New York's cursed quarterbacks.
Daniel Jones looked like the reincarnated Peyton Manning.
Right, don't even look that bad in Steelers.
He looked that bad in New York either.
He looked horrible in New York compared to what he looks now.
Yeah, but he didn't have. He had the highest interception he had in his entire career. He was a 6.
He had 28 touchdowns, 4,000 yards last year for the Jets. Because they lost 12 games, they wanted to play.
Like, he looked bad, right? He looked bad because they weren't winning. New York's cursed.
He's wild on the side.
Did you see when he got tackled and fumbled the ball and it went right into his offensive lineman's hand, and he saw that it went there. He's like, yes. He's still celebrating. He's like, yeah, that's why he did it. But Aaron Rodgers looks regenerated, health. Like, New York is cursed.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look.
Well, I mean,
Look what happened with Saquon.
Don't worry, only a matter of time before Jackson gets hurt or whatever. Abel's not the guy.
No.
I think the Jets will get through with Glenn.
It's just for sure. You can't.
But they're playing. They're competitive.
Oh,
No, Bucks to the brink.
It's not bad.
no, it isn't. He has a great point this year.
The town was cursed with quarterbacks. New York's just cursed.
Yeah, well, it's pretty decent.
No. It's rough for his life still. Well, I guess I can't.
Intercepted.
Yes, that is negative points for him.
Talk about how Cameron Williams just got intercepted.
That's frustrating.
Sorry, I hate Bears. Well, I also have Ashton Jeffy send me more points for Jeffy.
Great, that's great. Have that any better. Maybe you'd be scripted that.
He's not looking bad.
He's not looking bad. He got intercepted.
On the red zone too, I think. But no, NFL is going to be a good season. It's gonna be a great year. You're not going to see the Chiefs up there. I don't think the Eagles are as dominated. Caleb Williams negative 1.56.
Oh, he's my quarterback.
Your other leagues. Yeah.
Round face.
But he's not in though,
I'm
is he?
facing Jeff with Caleb Williams.
Do you haven't made it in the other leagues, or is he on your bench?
Only quarterback I've got in the door horse.
You had Burrow,
I got both shots.
the door.
Yeah, it's Allen's other league, the one that I went to the.
Oh, but not the ones that we're in. You don't have them in that one. I think I have them the one on my bench, and if I do, I'm getting rid of them.
You may just put him under. It's actually doing pretty good for once. Not, flashy, but it's not making mistakes.
So why?
Cohen, offensive coordinator. He worked with me.
Let's definitely.
He's revitalized Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
This NFL season is gonna be good. I don't think you're gonna see clear cut teams up there. Like the Eagles, yeah, cool. The Eagles, they're about to get the tush push banned this next year.
I think the biggest surprise this year so far is Indianapolis.
What do you think about the tush push being banned? Remember, Dean Blandino went on live air and says, "I'm tired of tush push. I wish they'd get rid of it." When you have a former NFL rules assistant saying they wish they'd get rid of it because it's so hard to officiate because you can't see the false starts, you can't see them lining up off sides, and they got proof of all that, do you think it gets banned because they're breaking
I
it?
think it's stupid because I mean they call it the tush push, but it's a glorified.
Yeah, but if you see it, the offensive lineman, even the center's head is over the football. That's offsides. His head's over the football all the time. That means the rest of the offensive lineman's heads are usually over the football. They have false started multiple times and not get called. So you know what? Because it's so hard, because Dean Blandino, a rules officiant, has said before, NFL rules guy, it's so hard to ban. He said this 2 weeks ago with Tom Brady on the thing. Tom Brady's an owner. He'll bring it up. It's going to get banned. In about 2 years, it'll get banned.
I think people are just pissed because they can't defend it.
Right. But because they're constantly moving ahead and breaking actual rules, it's going to get probably banned.
So they false QB sneaks then?
No, they're going to ban the tush push because, or what you do is you have another ref get hired and he looks right on that line. And if you see anything, because there's so much stuff for them to look at, they can't look at everything. Right, but you're going to have another one. Or a reviewable challenge to where if you see it flinch or anything before then, they can flag it after the play. That's the only way they keep the tush push.
Go away.
But because the Eagles it's been brought to their attention that they're probably looking at it, I guarantee you they're not going to be as successful because you're not going to have those people line up outside. You're not going to have this because next year you're going to tell them, don't do this like we probably used to. Try to line up a little bit farther back because it probably got brought to their attention. And maybe Nick Sirianni doesn't even know what they're doing in there because he can't see it from the sideline. He probably doesn't know they're offsides because if you're not throwing the flag, how is he going to be able to correct it?
But here's
And it's not offsides all the time. It's sometimes.
That's going to be for defense. That you can't throw. They're going to be like. Then you call set the penalty.
Then the game will go nowhere because they'll keep doing it and doing it and doing it. I think if the tush push goes away, you do have to ban all QB sneaks.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not so much a play has to go away. You just have to find a way to enforce the rule. If they really are jumping off sides and they're really doing false starts and all this other stuff and it's not getting called, then you have to find a way to punish the refs to do it or review the play and then you can throw the flag after. What's that play? If they run off the tush push or QB, you could review the play to see if anyone was lined up over the ball or if they jumped and wasn't called.
Yeah,
The only penalty that is reviewable is passing.
The first year.
Yeah.
I thought it was always
Because it never really got overturned. Because again, that's a judgment call. Even when it's reviewed, it's a judgment call.
Yeah.
But you know what's not a judgment call? If you flinch before the ball, if your head's over the ball. That's why I think they could review that only on push or QB sneak.
because you can't ban one like a tush push and still allow QB sneaks. It's still a fucking QB sneak. There's a modified version when there's two running backs behind the quarterback and shoving his ass over the line.
You're gonna modify it, line up before the ball.
Yeah.
Line up behind the ball. If it's that
If you're already over the ball and you're that far from it, your head's already in the first down mark. So all you have to do, and it's not hard. QB sneak, all you have to do is grab the ball, hold on really tight, and reach. To be honest. But all Jalen Hurts has to do is reach, and he's got the first down. So in reality, it's like Bill said, it's not competitive. Because all you have to do is go, I got it. Right? That's all you have to do. I got it. But stop them before they get there, and then you don't have a problem either.
Baltimore straight at 96.
again, if people are trying and they're not being successful, that's why I think people start looking at why are they successful, and then that's when people also found out that lining off sides or over the ball.
Right.
That's why they're being successful. They're getting jumps and all that stuff, but no one else is doing it. That means they're getting coached that way. That means Sierra's a cheat. Thank you.
Whole point was
Yeah, he's
good at God.
just kidding. Anyway,
Belichick.
What take? Cool.
yes.
He's so.
Oh,
Oh, mine is what is your biggest insecurity?
so there's.
Okay. I guess my biggest insecurity is that I never let anyone in. I've always had my guards up.
Pull up your wall and all that, but didn't break them down.
I gotta think. I don't know. Yeah.
What mine?
A little louder.
Be a little louder.
Mine.
What? Decoration. That's
You're the
Just using prop. It's insecurity. I think it's just. I don't think I'm enough.
One of mine would be times, but you just gotta remember that, what I'm doing is so
Speaking to the laptop.
I'm trying. I don't want to shout.
You're gonna have to.
Another one with insecurity is that I always feel like
Mark said you guys should sit on each other's laps to share a mic.
I'm for that.
You guys are all sharing mics anyway.
And the mics don't work in front of us.
I have another big insecurity. It's when I always feel like I'm a constant disappointment to people.
That you feel like you are.
Mhm.
That I feel like you're not enough.
I've always felt this way.
Okay. All right. Another one. What, if anything, do you find unforgivable? Being a Bears fan. I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
Probably a Cowboys fan, you know that. I'm sitting over at your place tonight. Anyway.
It's just off the doors.
No way.
Don't have a team, but you would pick the Packers. Her late husband was a Packer fan too. She has the type of Packer.
Seems like, yeah.
I say one thing I find unforgivable is,
Breaking my trust.
yeah, I guess it would be like breaking trust, but like cheating. Like you're with a real person and you cheat and you continue to cheat and then also physically abuse them and all that other stuff and hold everything over their head. That's unforgivable.
He's breaking my trust.
Trust. Yeah.
Or, yeah, like all that falls to me the same thing. Like the trust. If you're like, hey, you know what, blah blah blah, I'm gonna hold this over your head and all that other stuff, it's breaking trust. Then I'm not gonna trust you as a person anymore.
I think Jitty is full.
Hey? Hell yeah. I don't know. It doesn't give me many points. So
Yeah. I don't think I'd be able to overcome cheating. I couldn't do it.
lie to me, sure, whatever. It depends on what it is. If they're trying to like spare me, but if you cheat on me, like in a relationship, it's done. But I think we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm here. Oh, you won't be here in 2 weeks?
So
Oh, you'll be on your crew.
I'll be in Florida.
Well, yeah, but for your vacation.
I'm on vacation.
He gets a vacation. He works so hard. Yeah, he does. But he's well deserved the vacation. So, but me, Jake, and maybe Mr. Google will be behind the mic in about 2 weeks. If you guys want to do one next week, that's great. I won't be here. Okay, we got a baseball game. I'm going to this last baseball game of the fall league, so I'll be there for that.
We get the sound better next week.
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Whatever.
When we come back on, we hopefully will have the sound better. We can play a little bit before we get back on.
If you're wanting to do both, you can come over next weekend and I'll probably just Alva, you can swing by, maybe we can do like a test run.
I think the podcast kind of go over stuff, see what you guys can do for the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to keep each other with hot foods or something. What?
They, oh, we're on Wednesday.
You know, then we play Cincinnati. Oh god, Tom Brady.
All you can do is just replicate a
They
bagel.
can't go from.
Just replicate with the bagel or with the Vikings defense against the offense.
Well, but dad's still behind the camera. Joe Burrow, I love the Bengals, and I love the Packers, and all these hurt.
Well, now you know how to.
I do get
Jordan Love and Jay Brown.
If you're mad, just go to the beach. It's fine. Couple cocktails. So, all right, we'll see you guys next week or the week after.
Adios, amigos.
Another banger of a show, folks. Good night.
One
We know we had Brooke at some point.